Are those people thinking we are all insane? That we are all not realizing what is truly going on? Many of us have discovered the very core of this giant, huge conspiracy, and we shall plan and execute a counter-strike like this galaxy has never before seen. Who cares if there are giant extraterrestrial space civilizations around? We will be the ones to destroy the very heart of the Illuminati conspiracy with our own methods. We know that the enemy is probably the strongest enemy that you can even have. The strongest institution, if you might call it that. The strongest army of bastards, as I would call them. I will strike at their very heart. I will slaughter them wherever I see them. I will crush their spirit, their mind, their very bones. I can't crush their souls because they usually don't have a soul left after a certain age of being brought up inside of the Illuminati. And what Eliphas Levi, the great magician who lived about 150 years ago, what he said is certainly true. I have the book lying around somewhere, but it is in German, and I will not make an on-the-fly translation. But basically he wrote that one group of initiates, I will not name them now, for obvious reasons, has started with good intentions to break the seal that protected the great or the grand arcana, the greatest secrets which should never be revealed to the masses of people. And then, sometimes later, another group of people, so-called initiates, came and basically did the same, but with sinister purposes. And these two groups kept fighting and destroying and defiling the great, or even destroying the great arcana, the deepest mysteries of all themselves. So all those two groups, the original one, and the second one, the so-called Illuminati, achieved, or all they ever achieved in their conflict, was to desecrate the Grand Arcana. I mean, I have been called myself the spoiler or revealer of the Lesser Arcana for a reason, but I am and will be forever the protector and keeper of the Grand Arcana. If the Illuminati want to come, I am ready. For obvious reasons, I can never fall victim to mind control. I have methods of my own. Such stupidity, such wasted talent, such senseless cruelty. Every day I get messages from people all over the world telling me of how they or someone they knew fell victim to the evil schemes of the Illuminati. or groups or individuals who are either affiliated or at least greatly influenced by the Illuminati and their evil doctrines. If I had the power, I might very well use it to end this universe and its captivity of our souls in mortal and material bodies forever, so that our souls could become free again and return to the all origin. I remember, under certain circumstances, from time to time, I remember how it has been before what the scientists call the Big Bang. I remember where and what I was then. How has it ever come this far? It must have all started shortly after the original creation of this universe, when the first archons split from divinity and started building their own smaller sub-universes, so to speak. And then one of these archons managed to convince a great mass of people to worship him, a mere archont, as the only God, as the creator of everything. This small sub-universe in which we live. I'm sorry, I can't go on today. I've been without sleep for at least 70 hours. Or probably 76 or something like that. And you know, even with using the strongest meditative techniques and other techniques, it becomes quite unhealthy going on without any sleep for more than 3 days in a row. But to you, Illuminati spawns, I swear, eternal destruction to you, eternal curse upon you, eternal punishment for all of you. Well, not eternal, but as far as my power reaches, and that is billions of years, you know it. You and your greater archons have kept so-called angels, which are nothing but demons, and the poor demons, which are the true angels, have kept us inside this desperate, this pathetic existence inside this shell. But you will suffer for billions upon billions of years. If even I become free again, you can rest assured of this.